Local 4 News begins right now.
The civil war in Syria rages on. This week, Russia began carrying out, as you know, airstrikes for the first time. Caught in the middle are civilians, many of whom are fleeing for their lives, some here to Metro Detroit. And our Paula Tutman joins us live now to tell us about speaking with some of those new Syrian refugees. Paula?
Hi, yeah, I've been spending the afternoon with two families, actually. Kids just getting home from school, and what do kids do after school? They eat, and they eat pizza. Now, Lutheran Social Services of Michigan has been resettling refugees in Michigan since 1949 at the end of World War II. They are used to doing this. They are strategic, and they are experienced.
Thank you.
This is a story being played out all over Metro Detroit, designated as a resettlement area. As many as 10,000 Syrian refugees are expected in Michigan. Metro Detroit will be a prime location. And Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan has announced Detroit will step up to host families after a conversation he's had with President Obama.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And Lutheran Social Services is up for the challenge.
There's a very well-established Syrian community in Bloomfield Hills, Birmingham, and so this is an area that Syrians will be resettled into.
For Thayer Hoshin, at 35 years old, he's lived the life of an old man. As bombs fell around his home in Syria, his only thought, get his 5 children and his wife out. He didn't even care what country would take him. He just needed to get out.
Yes, many houses around his house were bombed, and he has, like his house, some damage. Yes, there's no security. We don't know who's killing who's going to be killed. No one knows anything.
Thayer has been here since July. His children have learned the language, and they're doing well in school. He's proud of that.
And they love it here.
I don't even know if I can do this. I'm not sure I know how to do this kind of math. Intisara has only been here since August.
We were so scared. We were staying in the basement, and every bombing, all the sand and the dust and the dirt comes around us. Every bombing. And all my children try to hug me because they are afraid.
Of her 13 children, one is still stuck in Syria.
Yes, I'm so worried.
Thayer is glad he landed in the U.S. With the oppression in Syria, believe it or not, he knew little about the United States. He had no preconceived notions. His education of what an American is has been on a day-to-day basis. He loves it. He's glad his family is here. He's glad his family is finally safe. Well, we've been getting lots of feedback on our Facebook page, well, also at Local 4 Paula Tutman, with people wondering how this affects their taxes. And refugees have a different status. They have infinite status. They have immediate authorization to work. Many of them bring their skills here. They find jobs immediately. In 5 years, Ruth, they can actually apply for citizenship. Ruth?
Yeah, Paula, you know what? I think you and I and so many people just take it for granted. You know, we were born here. We don't have to, you know, be a refugee. I cannot even imagine what they're going through. I'm so glad that you did that story and gave us some insight into what that's like.
I'm glad I did too. Thank you.
All right. We'll see you on Monday. Thanks, Paula.